When numerical expressions have two or more operations, use the order of operations to select the correct operation to evaluate. The order of operations goes first, parentheses. And when we talk about parentheses, we mean an operation inside of parentheses. So parentheses would be shown here in this example, 5 times the quantity 2 minus 6. This subtraction is an operation inside of parentheses. In this first example, 3 times 2, we see parentheses, but there's no operation inside of this parentheses. It is just showing the multiplication of 3 times 2. After we do operations inside of parentheses, we then evaluate exponents within the expression. For example, on this third example, we would first do the subtraction of 4 minus 2, which equals 2, and then do 2 to the second power, because after the operation inside of the parentheses, we would then compute the exponents. Third, we move on to multiplying and dividing, and we will do whichever comes first from left to right. So sometimes you'll multiply, then divide. Sometimes you can divide and then multiply. It just depends on what comes first, starting from the left to the right. Same thing with adding and subtracting. You can sometimes add before subtracting. You can sometimes subtract before adding. It all depends on what comes first, starting from the left of an expression through the right. We use this notation as a quick way to remember the order. P for operations inside of parentheses, E for exponents, multiply, divide from left to right, and add, subtract from left to right. Let's check for understanding. What order of operations do you need to do to evaluate the expression? Explain. 8 times 17 minus 19. The order of operations is blank because the order of operations is multiply and then subtract, because multiplication comes before subtraction in the order of operations.